Hello friends, welcome to another of my pottery artist vlogs. If you're new here, I'm Mercy, owner and a ceramic artist with Phoenix Ware Ceramics. I focus mostly on geek culture, as well as kawaii type items. I love sci-fi and fantasy, and really try to add those to my my work here and there. I've been doing ceramics for over 25 years. Most of that has been in historical reenactment of pieces, anything pre-17th century. But the last 2 years I've been really focusing more on more modern pieces, more pieces with my my geekdom flair, and been really trying to document myself here on YouTube as well as on other social media. For those that have been following along, glad you're back. So the last 4 months-ish, 4-ish months have been pretty insane for me. Lots of shows, some of them within a week or 2 weeks, and so that's made me go absolutely crazy with trying to restock, as well as actually stretch out into doing my my 2D illustration work again. Years and years ago, I used to do it a lot. Going to conventions and selling illustrations. I've been doing I used to do furry stuff. I did geek, like Doctor Who. I've done Star Trek. I've done just pretty much, have you ever thought about it, and it's geeky, sci-fi, whatever. I probably either did sketches or sold items with that kind of stuff on there. I was involved in a lot of fantasy clubs and comic con kind of things. So anyway, but then I just really kind of dived into doing the historical stuff that I did forever. I'm still doing it actually, but really dove into historical ceramics, which is a massive thing to delve into, with thousands of years and so many cultures of pots and sculptures that I was doing. So anyway, so the last 4 months have been basically me getting ready for various conventions that I did. September was pretty insane. I was actually putting in pieces into galleries at the same time as getting ready to go to these conventions, and not all of the conventions that I was going to were local, which is pretty hard because I have to figure in driving and being away from my house and all that kind of stuff, and organizing hotels and all that kind of thing. But September was Raven's Gallery in LA, which is it's right near downtown LA. I believe it's Echo Park. And they had a show called Resist, which was all about political resistance. And 2 of my pieces got in there, which was, one was a mug that was about Bucha, which was a massacre in the Ukraine in the beginning of the current war that's still going on in Ukraine. And then the second item was a plate, which was a gun control plate. Both of them I did a lot of decals on, that I custom made decals. I did a lot of collage and layering of decals too. The end of September was LA Comic-Con, and that one was the big convention I was just trying to get ready for, which I actually was starting to do talk and do these vlogs at the convention itself, which is great. I'm just trying to move towards that instead of always talking about the past, trying to remember everything that I was experiencing at that time. And October, I had Anime Nia, which was in Fresno. It was a first time in Fresno. I've always driven past Fresno, going up north and so forth. So this was actually, I think, the first time I was actually in Fresno. And it actually was over Halloween weekend, which was really cool. The last year, I really kind of shifted away from my historical pottery and was looking for new places to sell at, and try to get my work out there, and doing the whole full-time ceramic artist gig. And it's been a big learning curve, definitely. I think the first real show that I was delving deep, that I actually had brand new work, was over at Westercon, which was July 4th weekend. So it's actually been a pretty short period of me just sort of learning on which shows I should be doing and how to even get involved in these artist alleys, and finding out about these shows in general, what they do, and just trying to find my people, which has been the biggest challenge. As per usual, I think most people are just trying to find people that like what they're doing, what their pieces, their art style, they connect somehow with that. And I do a lot of different things, and this whole year I've been narrowing down, because literally I could tell you I was doing about 10, 15 different types of wares, just doing a lot of testing and playing around. That was mostly in 2024 and ahead of that. But I had so much historical stuff too that was all over the place. So this year has been me narrowing down my materials, my lines, and figuring out what people like, what they don't like, what they need, and trying to streamline a lot of stuff that I make. 2025 was a pretty decent year. I only lost money on one convention, and I kind of knew that I would be going in losing money because it was so expensive, and I wasn't sure if my pieces and my prices were in line with everything. And I'll be talking in another video about that convention another time. But all of them I've either broke even or made a little bit of money, not too much, because it's just so hard to price to move but not sell it so that I'm killing myself, because I am not the fastest potter in the entire world. So which I'm trying to be better, and I actually have been a lot faster than I used to be, and just trying to focus and doing my best job that I can do. I don't think I've really shared a lot of my stuff. So like these guys, these oil bottles, this is actually crossing several different interests for most people. I create the decal, which is just the line drawing. This line drawing is actually from I believe it's a 16th century French illuminated with drolleries. These are drolleries, little guys. And then I hand paint the glazes on them. So while I'm not doing the line work, I'm doing a lot of the coloring, and it's been quite a learning experience with the different clays I'm using, what's the best clay to use, and the techniques I'm using. So these guys, I have I do some matcha bowls, I do these guys, and tumblers, little travel mugs and so forth. So those have been pretty good. I really love painting them. They take a lot of time, but I do enjoy that part of the make. And So those guys are good for both my Society for Creative Anachronisms friends, my historical friends, as well as people that like D&D and fantasy, high fantasy, Lord of the Rings stuff. So I've had a lot of people really like them. So that's been good, and I plan on doing many more. Probably using what I've been using recently. I have been playing with both China paint as well as low fire, and I have a feeling I'll probably be sticking with low fire for a little while. But anyway, have those ones, and I have my geeky Sanrio type inspiration, guys. So this is my Kwai stuff. This particular one is probably not going to make too many more of these, but it gives you an idea what I do. I'm trying to decorate all sides. This is actually a mixed clay mid-fire, so and hand painted. On this one, I have a friend. My roommate's been helping me with some of the painting because I just can't paint fast enough. I can't make the stuff fast enough. So anyway, I guess that's a good problem to have. But and then I have my little kawaii little monsters. This is a Mothman guy. I think I'm probably gonna take the same concept of idea. This I've got like little clouds and stuff in there. I'm thinking about making a Mothra, the same kind of thing, because I think more people would be interested in Mothra, and I love Mothra and anything Japanese monsters and all that. That works the best. I also have a lot of my other collage type stuff, which and other crazy stuff. But for the most part, those are the main things that I've been making, and it seems like a lot of people like them where I'm selling them, which is great. I am trying to find more local shows, but yeah, last year it was me driving a lot to Northern California. Trying not to do that as much this year, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and let my videos and documentation do the hard work now. But feel free, if there's anything that's confusing, or if you have any questions, I will answer them as best as I can. If you're interested in me doing videos just on my work, on my political stuff, on my gallery stuff, on my regular silly stuff that I make, let me know. Just pop it in the comments. I'm available here and on Instagram and TikTok and all that kind of good stuff. But anyway, without further ado, here's the rest of my September and October. Take it easy. Well, it is day 0, setup day at LA Comic Con, and me and my friends are setting things up. I'm going to show off a little bit here. But yeah, I made a couple mistakes, but parked in the wrong place. There goes $27, but it happens. My first time at LA Comic Con, and I'm looking forward to day 1 tomorrow. Here's to day 1. Wish me luck. Got everything set up. This is just it. Yay. Here's to a great day. It's been doing okay on the day 1 of the convention. And there are people coming. I think that it was a little slower to begin with until it hit around 5. People are getting off of work on a Friday night, so it is getting busier as the evening progresses, and I have sold some stuff, so that's not too bad. I'm sure tomorrow will be busier, and I'll be doing a lot more. This convention so far has been really nice. I've met many new people.
and it's kind of nice to see people's reaction to my work, especially my appa mugs and other items, and have had a lot of good conversations with other artists here, um, and getting ideas on how best to display my work. There are some standard setups that a lot of the artists here at Artist Alley do, but a lot of them do prints and flat art that can be hung, and they're not that my stuff can't be hung. Mine are far more three dimensional than most people, and I'm really trying to make things look a lot better than overall than they do, and I have to worry about lighting as well. Right now, I use some bookshelves, and I've been thinking about painting them, but I don't know. Maybe I might buy new ones. I've got all sorts of ideas for options. I look on Pinterest for all sorts of ways of displaying, and most potters either have the standing, at most craft fairs, there's these standing shelves, yeah, and different options of those. But for tables, a lot of people keep their work very low, and you can't display as many. I feel, and also like I just want to bring my work up eye level. So, which I feel is a lot more important overall. I think a lot of possible customers don't like picking things up or asking. So many people are so afraid of picking them up, like they're going to break the moment they touch them, which is just not the case. Um, but yeah, just coming up with better ways of bringing all my work, and also just slowly um, changing over from my older work and my older lines to the newer things that I'm working on. I have a lot of different products, and I'm just trying to narrow some down for display reasons and branding and all that. This makes it easier if I'm making a whole bunch of the same kind of item and decorating them all at once, same glazes, ish. I'm always going to have things that are a little different, but for the most part, they'll be organized and mostly in the same vein, I guess, or a relation to one another at least. And yeah, when people ask me if there are other potters, because other potters come up to me and ask me questions, like I fire all temperatures, so many different ways of decoration, layering of surfaces, and it gets a little crazy and time consuming. So I'm trying to come up with better ways of making in general. That because the amount of time I spend just on decoration is ridiculous. No one could, if I were to try to pay myself a living wage, that's what I'm trying to do, but I don't want to also scare people off with price tags. So the journey continues, I guess, more or less. But that's it for me for now, at least.
Oops, excuse me.
Yeah, it's my little fan.
welcome to day 2 of LA Comic Con. They just let people in, so it's about 9:30. Super early day. It's a long day. I think it's till either 8 or 9. Who knows? Anyway, I'll be hopefully jumping back on, but wish me luck again. I need it. It's been a crazy morning of setting up and getting my lights all going. So, never a dull moment. That's for sure. See you later. Got another half hour or so till the end of Saturday, day 2. It's been a busy day, which is a good thing, I guess. And a number of pieces sold. It's been pretty decent. So yeah, it's been really good, which I'm glad. And the best part has been people understanding what I'm doing and liking some of my more esoteric pieces and ones that other potters like. So that's cool. I've also met other clay artists. One was a teacher, which was really nice. Spoke to him for a while. And, explaining what I do. I do so many different techniques, so it makes it a little confusing for people. I mean, I do so many different things, but I'm looking forward actually to the next next week. I have to make brand new pieces, which I am looking forward to, and having a more cohesive product line eventually. It's been cool, and meeting new artists and trying to network. But it's been really nice conversations and learning a few ways of trying to do it better as far as wrapping, gifts, marketing, and display and lighting. I've got some ideas on the lighting situation. I added a few more of the puck lights, which are pretty cool, but we're probably going to have to add even more above, and so that's something to ponder. I don't want to dump my entire so much money in displays. So, which it's really great that I'm using them now a lot more than I was before. I would only basically use my lighting maybe once or twice a year at different SCA awards and historical reenactment events that I was merchanting at night. So now at these convention centers, their lights are really terrible. So, for me, the light is coming straight down, but the way the ceramics display are, they need more light, especially in these shelving units that I use, which I keep on looking over just to take a look. It's the weirdest thing, the very, very lowest of the shelves just go into darkness. And no one sees them. So I have to shuffle around my pieces and make sure people are looking at everything and actually seeing everything. It's really very strange. I find it. I have a feeling that's why a lot of potters just do a couple of boxes, just stick pieces in there and not worry about it. But yeah, I don't want to do the same thing as everybody else. I guess that's my problem. But I am looking forward, on another note of not wanting to do what other people do, I am really looking forward to making more cohesive work and getting my display and my pieces into more specific pieces, because I've done a lot of experiments, and I will have several different types of wear that I will definitely do, but I hate having all these test pieces and it looks like I have the worst ADHD ever. So, but anyway, I'm probably have about 20 minutes. I'm gonna start getting ready to leave. We're gonna stay till it closes to make sure we cover everybody, as many people as possible, and then I head out to dinner for McDonald's or whatever, and go to sleep. I am so tired. I think I slept maybe 5 hours last night on Friday night. So, and looking forward to tomorrow on Sunday. So, see you later. So, welcome to day 3 of LA Comic Con. It is. Hey, how are you doing?
Here yesterday. I'm wondering if you do for $20.
That one. You know what? Sure.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. Let me grab it for you. Let's do it. So day 3. Let's try this again. I guess it's a good problem to have if people want to buy something while I'm doing these videos, because I'm doing this behind in the back, hiding behind my work. But Sunday's already been off to a pretty good start, and had a lot of great conversations. That's for sure. Learning a little bit more about further shows to do, and it's been very exciting in that aspect. Future Mercy, jumping in here, decided to edit the video down, and I've been holding it for so long that I am just going to end the video now. If you like what you've seen, please hit the like, subscribe, and all that. Hoping that you'll come back, and I am thinking about doing different formatted videos that aren't quite so elaborate, for me at least. So hopefully I'll see you all again soon, and take it easy. Have fun. Bye.